ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Coming into this spring after a lot of playing time last year, how does that change your perspective like going into spring ball?
I think I'm starting to like settle down a little more. I think coming in last spring I was a little like timid, just trying to see where I was going to be in the moment. So I think coming in spring, now I know where I'm at. Now I know what I can do, and understanding that I did have a lot of playing time. I understand the situations that are at hand, and I think I can get after it now. I think last spring I was more a little scared about the stuff that was happening, but now I think I want that ball thrown my way, and I want to make those plays. So I think I'm a little more comfortable now.
Did you anticipate playing as much as you did last year coming over after your year at Cal? And, did you anticipate making as big of an impact as you did just on the team?
I assumed I was going to play. I assumed I was going to get some minutes, but not to the amount that I actually ended up having. So I think it was good because, like I said before, I felt like I was ready. I felt like I prepared well. I felt like I took the time to be able to make my assignments and be able to understand what I was doing. So just being able to make plays, I feel like it built my confidence up a little more.
After an off season, how much more comfortable do you think you'll be playing nickel and just other places in the DB room as well this next year?
I think I'm in a good spot right now, to be honest. I think I'm real comfortable right now. I think I understand the concepts that are happening right now. Coming over from Cal, I played safety over there. So coming here and learning the nickel, learning how they play the nickel spot, and being able to be aggressive on my technique. So I think I'm really good at where I'm at right now, and I think I will only work up. I won't allow myself to go down at least.
Sure.
Because of injuries, a lot of younger players had to get a lot of plays last year. Maybe took some lumps at time, but do you think that'll pay off this year with all that experience under your belt?
Yeah, I think it will. I think it will for the whole group, especially those guys that were able to take those big roles that they also didn't think they were going to have in the moment. But being able to have those minutes, being able to have those times in the game, being able to understand that it brings the floor up. Just letting us know that we have guys that have been in those game situations that understand those hard times during games, and especially last year in those critical situations where we needed to close out those games where we couldn't, and this year we're planning on actually closing out those games. So I think it's good. I think that built my confidence up right there, those hard games, just being in those hard situations right there.
You mentioned you played safety at Cal.
Yeah.
Which do you like better and which suits you better?
I think, I was recruited at safety for Cal because out of high school, I played safety. I led the team in tackles, so it's because, it's kind of high school, so usually I was the fastest guy on the field, so I'll be able to make more plays. And I like nickels. I think nickel fits my play style better. I feel like I have quick feet and be able to break on the receivers, and I like being in those challenging moments where usually they're faster and slot receivers are usually they're better guys down the field than those little quick intermediate routes as well. So I feel like I can get closer to those and actually make plays on the ball.
Some new faces in the DB room,
Yeah.
and now you're a year in, but you're kind of the veteran. How is that room coming together, and where's your leadership style in
Man,
that?
veteran is kind of crazy. I still feel young. I just turned 20, so I appreciate that. But also I understand that by the time next year starts, I will be a junior. So just being around the new guys is awesome, man. I think I've been able to speak more, talk more than I did a year ago, and being able to be around these new guys, I think it's good. I think they mesh really well, and I think we brought in good guys. And to be honest, I don't even realize that we even got new guys, to be honest. I think it feels like last year. It feels like just the same guys are around, and to be honest, I don't even notice they're there. Like, obviously, I noticed their new faces, but just we have the connection, like it hasn't been lost, even if some guys left and we had these two guys. So the connection hasn't been lost at all.
Talk a little, too, about the coach. I know you're close with Coach Hayward.
Yeah.
Coach Coop comes in now. Talk about, the coaching room.
Oh, yeah.
Coach Chanson.
I wish the best for Coach Hayward, but Coach Coop, he's a great coach. And I know the stuff I came with Coach Hayward and everything like that, that he did recruit me out of high school. And, I have big respect to him. I'm talking to him all the time still. But Coach Coop is a great coach. They told me that before I got here, he was also the GA here. So he's been around with GAs with the DBs. So he's been around the DBs, he's been around this defense, been around these guys. So he's giving a new side of the defense to us, especially because Coach Chance just got here as well last year. So he was still learning it, but Coach Coop has been around the system, been around the Oregon State defense before. So I think it's great that we're able to add someone that has been here, has solidified in being around also other great DBs that have came through here.
From your perspective, do the vibes seem a little bit different in year 2, Trent Gray, this spring, maybe compared to last spring?
Man, to be honest, I think it's way different than it was last year. I think everybody was a little mellow last year. I think it was a little low, a little still stuck up on the stuff that happened the year before. But I think we're getting after it today. Today, you saw what's happening out there. I think we're getting after it today. I think we've been getting after it last week, and man, I just feel a whole different vibe. Just walking in through the building, you can just tell there's a different vibe in here.
A lot more chatter. I mean, a lot more vocal.
A lot of
all
talk,
you.
yeah. A lot. I felt like because it was a lot of new guys, we didn't really. But now we're starting to talk that stuff, and we're starting to be able to compete out there. And I think that's the biggest thing, to be able to get better.